Alright, we're in the post-show. We are currently in the post-show.
Post-show part 2.
What were you saying?
Post-show dose. The doso.
Okay.
The deuce.
The deuce.
Tell me what is Hannah Montana you said you went to.
Okay.
Okay. Story time. The name of this post-show, The Deuce, is about stories.
I thought we already had a name. Oh, we do have a name. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, back in the... So, for those who don't know, I have a little sister.
Okay, now I know why you went.
Yeah. No.
You don't know why.
Was this your idea?
There's many twists and turns in the
As a
story.
business student, I understood the concept of sunk costs as a young child, alright? So, father bought tickets for my sister and her friends to go see Hannah Montana. And her friends bailed out on the day of, and stuck my dad with, $150 tickets. This was, the peak of, Hannah Montana. This was, Hannah Montana, and then, she just came out with, Meet Miley Cyrus, too.
Where
so
adults
it's,
will kill each other for tickets for your kids.
Yeah. So, my dad is stuck with, 3 or 4, $150 tickets. And so I was he's like, you don't have to go. You can just go off with your friends or do whatever. But, so I understood, my dad had, was sitting on about, basically $450 worth of tickets and couldn't do anything with them. We're an hour before the show. And so me and my brother were we'll go to the show with you, and just so the tickets don't get wasted. And that sucked.
I mean, I would consider going just as bad as not using the tickets at all.
But, at least the tickets got used. It's a sunk cost. But there's a silver lining, because Allie and AJ played beforehand. They were opening
I'm
act.
guessing you had a crush on one of them?
No. Allison Machaca and Allie Machaca.
For the future? The girl?
Yeah.
Who?
I barely remember.
The girl from
Phil the Future.
Phil from the Future. Phil the Future, whatever.
Oh,
anyway.
Okay.
They had a band, and my dad was like, you know what? They sound like a young Heart. The band Heart.
I do like Heart.
Yeah, he's like, they sound like a young
Did they?
Heart. And I don't know. When I'm 12 years old, I'm not you know what? They sound like a young Heart.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not like that.
Alright, hold on. I'm going back into the podcast for a second. Set photos of Michael Fassbender as an assassin.
I saw that.
In the costume.
What? Awesome.
Oh, yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen a picture of it that was released a while ago.
There's
No,
3 pictures right
there's
now.
3 new
There's
ones?
4
Yeah,
pictures right
they
now.
were walking around some shanty.
He's wearing the suit, the costume.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He looks
Do you want to see him?
Yeah, I wanna see
Alright.
him.
I think it looks pretty cool.
He looks
Look
awesome.
through
No, look for the one with the hood up.
Yeah, no, scroll. There's multiple
Oh,
ones.
shit.
This is so bad.
He looks like Altier's armor from
So really quick,
from Brotherhood.
my
if you-
girlfriend says that she misses you as well.
I thought you were saying Miss Mike.
No, I miss her.
Fassbender.
Huh?
Anyway,
No,
if you
no,
dyed the
she
armor
misses
black,
you.
his
Yeah.
suit black, which I always did, that was
She
like
misses
wearing
me,
black
yeah, she
suit
misses you
from
too.
Brotherhood. That's
Oh.
how that looks
Yeah,
to me. Not the one from Assassin's
Sure.
Creed 2, but the
Cool.
one he has in Brotherhood,
yeah.
and slightly reminiscent of the one he has in Revelations. Revelations, is that?
Yeah.
Wait,
When he's an old man.
Yeah, there's no man. Yeah, and it's
Shit,
got, like,
these
And
look
he's
pretty
like,
cool.
oh, hey, younger woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take from a game, right?
Yeah.
He woos Sophia.
oh, because he gets her poppies or whatever. Even though he's like
Yeah.
an old ass man, he's Italian though. So
Yeah. And then he
Romantic
dies
art.
on a bench
he dies on a bench.
where he's murdered people. He died as he lived.
So we're talking about which Disney Channel shows we watch?
I mean, I pretty much watched
But
it.
yeah,
all.
are we
From,
are we still
from
talking about it?
1998 to 2006, I've seen 90% of them.
Probably same here.
Bug Juice though. I used to watch it. They would only play that during the summer, and that was
I remember
great.
that one.
It was like a reality show about kids at a summer camp. It was good though. There was some serious preteen drama going on.
What is this about again?
Bug Juice.
We're done. No, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to fucking talk about this anymore. We're done. But
Thank you for coming for the post show.
we're done. The post show's done.
I've got a list of stories.
All right, here we go. Let's talk about Joe's life. Because
Are we talking about my life?
no, because I brought this up earlier to the guys. This entire week has just sounded like the shittiest week for you.
Oh, it's
And all the stories you've told me has made me angry, and I haven't even experienced. These aren't my experiences.
Which stories have I told you? I don't even remember this week.
The asshole who you're in a group with.
Oh yeah.
I want to go beat this kid up, and I don't even know him.
Oh my god.
So, okay, obviously you're in a group
Yeah.
for some project.
Business project, yeah. Which
Yeah.
multiple projects. You're in the same group for multiple projects in multiple
Yeah,
cases.
each class, you have the same group for the entire class. And so, each group has, well, not all of them, but, two of them, there's one kid in one group that, hasn't shown up ever.
Mhm.
And then
Do you mean this is for class? He never shows up for class?
for class or our projects, and then the days.
So he's basically absent from the class entirely.
And then he didn't show up for our presentation in front of the class, and then for our final project the night before, it's yo, you guys know this is due tomorrow, right? So are we gonna work on this? And we're yeah, we've been working on this for a month. So
that's what your other group members said, right? Other group members, or the guy that...
The guy said it was, hey, you guys know this is due. And then the other group members were yeah, we've been working on this for a month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You haven't been here.
Guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was dumb. And then there was the person who told our teacher that we deserved a higher grade because other groups did worse than us. And, yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. That's
so he got a good grade on it, even...
For doing no work?
For doing nothing.
Oh, I have no idea. I should have...
But have you guys,
We haven't got our grades back. But
They didn't say anything about it, though. You guys didn't say anything about it.
Oh, I said something about it. I was not...
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm when I'm doing group stuff, as long as somebody contributes in some way, I give them 100% because, I can base work off of it and, whatever.
Uh-huh.
But, if somebody contributes nothing, I won't...
Well, because you can use him as the fall guy, too, then.
No.
If you, I would, if you, he didn't do any work, but then,
I wouldn't use
project
the
shit.
fall guy. If somebody contributes information that I can use, then, I accept it. Yeah, let gong.
The gong.
Then
Anyway.
I'm fine. I accept them as a group member.
Okay.
So, if somebody does nothing where I can't,
You're a little more forgiving than me.
Yeah.
I would probably...
I don't like conflict.
I mentioned this earlier, actually.
Yeah, you would.
I don't like conflict, but...
I mean...
I feel and this has been going on for a long time, I feel whenever I do group projects, there's such bullshit, because it's not even a superiority thing, it just feels like I do more work than everybody else.
Yeah.
Even though, I'll wait till the last minute, I always end up doing more work than everybody else in my group. And it's I end up feeling the project is basically just me, and then they add stuff to it, or they, proofread it. They do the shit that I don't want to do, proofreading, or, checking for grammar and, formatting it. And I always do, the real substance work. But, in
is
college...
Is that how they contribute for your side?
Huh?
Is that how they contribute for, your side?
Well, I'm required to work with the group, so I'm going to use them for something. You know?
So that's how you have them contribute.
Because I feel if I'm the one who's slacking, I get nervous because I feel they're fucking up the project. It's not that, I need to go add my own stuff to it because they're working hard. It's more they're going to fuck up the project unless I do, some of it.
Okay.
That's how I feel about group projects. So, I don't have a lot of faith in my groups, usually. Unless they're people I know well from other classes.
Right.
Yeah. You see, as much as I hate it that, it's happening now and it, affects, a grade, as a business student, that's my entire life is group projects.
That's true, I guess.
So, it's just a learning experience. You know?
Yeah, but it doesn't... Oh, yeah, I guess...
Absolutely, don't get me wrong.
For your career, that's true.
Yeah.
I was going to say, for me, for the rest of my life, that's not how the real world's going to work, is me working in a group.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
So while I get upset, now about it because it's affecting me in the present, in the future, it's...
Let me tell you this, though.
just
Even if
accept
you're
it.
working... Okay, you're going to be working in a group in the future and everything. You don't like to really get into conflict, but sometimes you need to step in there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Say
Don't get me wrong.
something.
I mean, I have no problem, stepping up, when need be, but,
Right, okay.
if I can, skirt around it and, get stuff done,
Like a work version of my life.
not push the can down the
I
road,
bet
but,
that's funny to just read through.
deal with it as it comes out.
I guess you can
It's,
do
it's,
that, yeah.
Well, okay, and then but there's a certain limit to how assertive you should be, because the
Yeah.
girl in your group is the total opposite end of the spectrum, where she's way too assertive, and then throws other groups under the bus when they're not even involved. Whatever. That was stupid too.
That's a much longer story that I probably won't get into, but sometimes you just gotta accept it and
No, that's what people say, but no, you don't.
See, I've talked to the other parties that were affected.
Yeah, no, that's not
and,
accepting it.
so I've sorted it out, but
plus you ended up getting some sort of because not that the teacher was in the wrong, but he did say stuff that you wanted to ask about or whatever. So you weren't in the wrong with that. She kind of brought up something that wasn't there, but whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a sticky situation. Oh well, this is really a downer.
No,
I thought we were going to talk about fun.
This is how the post show
this
this week
deep,
is going to be.
deep post show,
Yeah.
emotional.
Deep shit, so much feels. Like I said, we're taking you down the field train.
The video's going to begin with a Drake song. You're going to want to text your ex.
My list right now is Riley in the shower, Joe's ghost story.
Okay. No, wait for explain that one because that one sounds a little gay.
wait, what do you say?
Riley in the shower.
Riley's showering.
Should we bring on Alec to tell us?
No.
Well, I we all know it.
Quiet now.
You guys know the story.
I'm in charge of the post show.
I'm pretty sure they know the story.
No way.
I've said it before.
No.
Quiet. I kind of want Alec to tell this story.
Now, repeat what you said?
You understand I can edit all this out. I have ultimate power here.
There'll be a record of it.
No, okay, go ahead. Explain the story. I was going to explain it.
No. I wanted to hear what he said because I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it was Riley in the shower.
Riley in the shower.
And then he read other stories. Like he was reading a list of stories.
Oh, this is another list. Okay.
Yeah, and
it sounded like this was one whole story.
No. It is a story, but it was like the title of a story.
Oh, okay.
He has more titles.
I got 4 stories.
Because when I thought I heard something gay, and that's when I turned around and wanted to know more about it.
That sounds a little bit like he's like watching me in the shower.
Well,
not what happened.
That was the short title. The full title that I've actually got written down here is Riley falling asleep in the shower.
Falling asleep. See, that's a little more descriptive.
I've never heard that story.
I'm getting out to tell the story.
Explain the story.
I'm
about the shower thing.
Yeah, I need a buddy to tell this story.
Okay, fine.
You want to tell a story on the podcast?
When he finished the shower thing, I guess. Or does this relate to?
This is the shower. He wants to tell the shower story, but he needs him here.
He needs him here.
I thought I told you guys the story.
No.
It's not that big of a deal. They're making it a bigger deal than it is.
I have to hear it. I did not hear this before.
He pulled down the glasses.
No, he's fine. Just leave him.
All right.
Anyway.
So, are you sure?
So
you'll be the special guest.
No, okay. Oh my god, I want to fucking tell the story right now.
No, I'm gonna tell it.
You're wasting too much.
Okay.
All right. So,
do you both want to tell the story? Can I hear like both sides of the story?
There's no angles. I'm gonna tell the same one you do.
There's so many angles.
There aren't any angles.
So many angles.
Emotions will be there.
All right.
There was no emotion.
I'll tell my side, and you can tell your side.
Well, because I have a prequel to that story.
Okay, wait. First, I want to hear him tell
and
the
then
story,
I'll tell the prequel.
and then I want you to tell the prequel.
So I'm like the 4, 5, 6, and you're like the 1, 2, 3. So basically, I'm.
Except my story's funnier.
Your story's shit.
No, my story's better.
No. Okay, so.
Okay.
So I get a call at 11:30 p.m. from Young Jellins.
Oh, Young Jellins.
So him and Riley have gone out, had a couple of brewskis, and
more than anyway. Sorry, that'll be the prequel. Go ahead.
So I get a call from Jellins, and he's like, "Yo, man, we're on the way back. We're gonna be back in like 2 minutes. Riley's down for a count, and I need you to take care of him." And I'm like, that's a good friend, Jellins. Good job.
No, okay, again, we're gonna reveal more behind that in the prequel.
So that's 11:30 p.m. It's 12:30 a.m. So a full hour has passed, and Riley busts in the door, and he's just like, I'm grabbing my hair and pulling it back for those who can't see, but he's like, it's hot in here. I mean, it's like 68, 69 degrees, but I'm burning. It's fucking hot in here. And he's complaining. And so he's just like, it's so hot, it's so hot. And Alex's like, do you want me to leave? And he's like, what? Do you want me to leave? It's so hot in here. I can leave. Obviously a dumb joke. But Riley's like, where are you going? It's really late. It's like 12:30 in the morning. Where would you go and why are you leaving? So Al just looked at me. He's like, okay, we're not doing this. So Riley's like, I'm going to take a shower. I need to cool off. It's really hot here. So he goes in the shower. Like 20 minutes has passed by. And like, when somebody's taking a shower, you can hear like the water like moving, like splashing about. Because like, you're moving under it.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's a straight stream for like 25 minutes. Not a word has been said. It's completely silent.
Okay.
And I'm like,
I don't know why I'd be like going on a monologue in the shower.
But
so why would it? Nobody said anything. There's nobody in there except for me.
But so me and that. So I like Alec. He's been in there for 25 minutes. It's been a long time to take a shower, and he's pretty drunk. And I don't know. This doesn't seem right. So Alec is like, he knocks on the door, and he's like, Riley, and he's like, yeah, what, yeah. So apparently he had fallen asleep in the shower, standing up.
Yeah. No, all this is true.
Yeah.
All this happened.
True.
Yeah.
Who does that?
I thought it was going to be something bigger than
It's not even a good story. Like, I mean, it is.
It's a good story.
But like,
it's a good story.
it has too much pretense to it. Like, it's just like...
I thought it was going to lead up to, like, some huge-ass reveal, like he was going to open the door and, like, just, see his, like, fucking dick whipped out. And he'd be like, oh, God, I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
No, okay. I'm glad we told that part first, because my part is going to be better. And I think you already know this part. The prequel to the story. Right. So now you hear the full tale. Me and Jennings go out to a party that we got invited to, or I got invited to. I invite Jennings along.
Yeah.
So we get there.
Excuse me, Jones.
Young Jennings went with me to a party. We already had like 1 or 2 beers here, and then we went to the party on Green Street, which is over there. And then, so we get there, we walk in. This party is like all girls for some reason. I thought it was going to be like a good mix, and it's just me and Jennings with a bunch of like girls, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And so like everybody's just standing around gossiping and like doing just weird shit. I'm like, okay, we need to get drunk immediately. So this girl walks up and she has like a tray, and she's like, oh, apple cider shots? And we're like, yeah. The whole tray was gone. Okay, there was like maybe...
fuck off!
Yeah, fuck off.
Just take the
there was maybe 25 shots, and we drank them all in like a little bit. And then they pull out a BP table.
Okay.
Mind you, this is a very small apartment.
Yes.
They moved all the furniture out of the room. This is going to become important later. They moved all the furniture out of the room and put the BP table in there. He already knows what story this is. So
wait, is this a story?
No. Hold on, yeah. It probably is.
Come on, I've got to turn.
But so we grabbed, we had Jack Daniels because we brought it with us because we felt bad. Oh, it's a party.
Yeah.
We aren't really invited. Like, we are invited, but we felt bad, so we brought the Jack Daniels.
Right.
So we're there. We're going to play some BP, and these 2 girls come up at the same time at the table, and they're like, oh, we were going to play BP. And me and Jennings are like, oh, yeah, we'll play you. But, so we start playing. They're like, oh, we've never played BP before. And we're like, oh, okay, that's fine. You know, we're getting all cocky.
Trying to, like, hustle you out.
And, well, that's what happened. Because, like, I was like, okay, we'll take shots of Jack Daniels if you make it, and then you guys just drink beer. It's fine.
Okay.
We got fucking hustled, dude. We got played so bad. Okay, it went back and forth. We won the first game, but not by much. They beat our ass in the second game, and then I'm like, okay, we need best 2 out of 3 here, and redemption.
Right.
They won again. And it was just terrible. So now we've had all those apple cider shots, and maybe like half of the handle of Jack Daniels. And we're like, oh my god. And so Jennings is standing there talking to some random girl, and he's like, hey, come talk to this girl for me. And I'm like, okay.
He wants you to be like his wingman, I guess.
I don't know. That's what I thought. So I go over and I start talking to her. I'm like, yeah, Jennings is a really cool dude. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. And then he comes back and he's like, oh yeah, here's her boyfriend or whatever. And I'm just, I'm like, well, why did you have me talk to her for the last 25 minutes? I'm like, So I'm like, dude, where's the bathroom? And he's like, oh, over there. And I'm like, okay, because he just came back from the bathroom. That's why I was talking to her, basically. It was because he was going to go to the bathroom. So I'm walking off, and I'm looking and talking to Jennings. Here. And here's the bedroom that you have to walk through to get to the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
So I'm walking through this girl's bedroom, and it's totally pitch black, and I'm looking back talking to Jennings, and I'm drunk. My foot hits something, and immediately I lose balance and fall down. So I throw out my elbows, and I'm like, oh god, like I need to, protect myself from falling. And all I hear is, boom! And I'm just like, what the fuck? What was this? And I look down, and there's just a fucking broken coffee table in front of me, snapped in half, and I'm just like, oh shit. I'm like, oh my god. And I go out, and I'm like, hey Jennings, we need to leave. What? Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here. And so he's like, what about the Jack Daniels? Leave it. And then we ran out of there so fast. And then what happened was we went out on the street, and Jennings was like, or I'm like, oh, you want to come over? And then he just disappeared. No, I'm going to Bromley. Goes the opposite way on Green. He goes the opposite way on Green Street of where Bromley is, and I'm just like.
When you say he disappeared, I just imagine him like slowly vanishing in front of your eyes.
It was like Back to the Future, where like he vanished. Somebody did something wrong in the past, and he just disappeared. But so no, he like disappeared, and I don't know when the fuck he called you.
He called me at 11:30.
Because that is not when we left the party. I don't think. Maybe that was
later on, or
maybe that was when we were in the elevator and I broke the table already. But it wouldn't have taken me an hour to get home because I walked away.
It was like an hour between the phone call and like when you
I don't know if that's accurate because I talked to him on the street and then he walked the opposite way of Bromley, and so I left and walked straight back. Nothing else happened. I walked straight back.
It took an hour. I kid you not.
Okay,
that's a key part of my story.
All right. I think it has something to do with Jennings.
I think you went in like a little adventure out there.
No, seriously, I'm honest. Nothing happened. Like maybe I was talking to Jennings longer on the street than I thought I was.
Maybe.
But it was not an hour. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so I went back. Yes, it was hot. because I had consumed maybe like 9 people's worth of alcohol, and I was really nervous from having broken somebody's table, and I felt like they were going to call me, and I was really paranoid. And Alec did not.
I mean, it's not like they were underage too and started drinking. I mean, who are they going to report it to? The cops? Hey, we've all been drinking.
Yeah,
this guy broke my table.
Well, no, like, I know her well enough where I knew that wasn't going to be the case, but I just felt bad. Like, I felt terrible that I went to this party. The girl was eating me on the inside. And so, really, the next day I texted to her. I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry about your table.
What are you talking about?
No, it's just like, oh my god, it's totally fine. And I'm like, oh, I feel worse now.
I was hoping they just wouldn't notice it until you actually mentioned it.
They wanted to get rid of it.
But, yeah, no, so that happened. And then, okay, so I came back, I went in the shower, and I put my arm up against the wall, and I was, like, having the shower, like, down on me. And, yeah, I must have just fallen asleep like that, leaning against the wall, standing up in the shower.
That's funny.
But, that's what happened.
Now it's your turn to tell a story.
What story? I don't have a story.
I'm sure you've got plenty of stories.
I don't know. I have stories that everybody out of us has heard. I don't have any stories that are fresh and new.
But yes, I have heard that story.
Yeah, you knew about the table story. Yeah, I've mentioned that
a while
multiple
ago.
times.
That little sequel part we didn't know anything about.
Because that's not as good. Like that's not like.
I have to admit, it's not as good.
It's not
as a connected story, as a cohesive connected story. Yes, it makes more sense. It's one of the better nights I've had story wise.
Did I ever tell you the Spanky story from freshman year? Like
which one? You probably
like,
which one?
Welcome,
the reason you hate him?
Welcome to Spanky.
Welcome to Spanky.
Yeah.
The first time you met him or something?
The first time, yeah.
Was it in your room?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
This was Labor Day weekend. Labor Day is the one in September, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I get Labor
First week of September.
Anyway, so for those who don't know, Spanky is this small child. It's not a child.
Small Indian gentleman.
Yes.
Who goes to college with us.
Anyways, so he moves in. Wasn't my roommate. Was a friend's roommate. And it's the first weekend. Everybody's down, but everybody gone back for the weekend. So he's the only one in this 4-person room. Well, he gets drunk out of his mind. So that sends Snapchats to like all of us, so we know he's drunk. And he ends up puking all over their floor while everybody else is gone, and then passes out face first in it. And so like another friend was an RA. And instead of helping this kid, like took pictures of him and sent it to us. So we knew that this kid had puked on our friend's floor and was now passed out face first. So the kid Spanky ends up waking up and takes all our friend's towels and like bath towels and cleans it up with the puke.
Oh.
So my friends go back to their dorm after the weekend and find their puke all over their towels.
Oh, God.
And that was
That's fucking terrible.
Wait, that was like, is this the same guy that he talks about all the time?
The one you fight.
Yeah, that's the one that Jennings had a fight with. Yeah, it's the same kid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, same kid.
That was like the first weekend of knowing this kid. And it hasn't changed one
Not much, no.
I've got a video of him being thrown through a table.
Yeah, I was going to mention that one. That's what you were talking about.
Awesome.
The table gets broken just completely in half.
I took it on my old shitty
I hear good drunk stories. I can tell you good drunk stories.
Of you?
Of me.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
And you two have been there for all those ones. Actually, no, you two have been there for a really good particular one.
Which one? Oh, hold on. Are you going to tell it, or?
Yeah, I'll tell it. Okay, so our friend Charlie is having a Halloween party.
Oh, there's a lot of stories for this one.
There is a lot of stories for this one, but I'll tell...
Tell your story,
because there's my story.
Some of this needs to be redacted, and it's going to have to be blacklisted.
I think I know why.
So he's having a party, and we decided to go all the way down to the city because that's where he lives. And it starts off... Well, I'm not going to include what happened throughout, getting there and shit like that.
No, bring it up as soon as we get there, because that's the part
okay, so it was like a...
We get at the red line.
We got at the red line?
We get off the red line, yeah.
We get off the red line, and he's taking us to his apartment, and it's taking a long-ass time just to fucking get there. And I turn to Riley, and I'm just
hold on. We're going through, an alleyway. A narrow-ass alleyway.
Like, this is some shady-ass shit. And I turn to Riley, and I'm just like, what if we came all the way here just for him to fucking kill us.
And I'm just like, no, that's bullshit. I came here to like drink. I'm like, I need to go.
Or was it you were having like a shit week and you just needed to get drunk?
Yeah, and I would be pissed as fuck if that happened. Like,
so the party happens. You know, they're already drinking. They started playing like that Pokemon drinking game.
oh, because this is the first time we played it. Because Charlie, our friend Charlie, like that's where we had the game for the first time, and we fucked him up so bad.
I fucked him up with
you did.
Rule.
One of his rules fucked him up so bad. It was he couldn't put his elbows on the table because he kept doing this, like resting his head on his hand.
Yeah.
And he kept putting his elbow on the table, and he was just gone by the end of the game.
So they started playing that, and once they finished that, I started, grabbing a beer. And I started drinking just one beer at first. And then suddenly, a bunch of our friends come in, like Brian, Gafka, Doug,
Brandon.
I feel like there's somebody else.
Jameel?
No.
I think that might have just been it. That was it. So they come in, and back then, with those guys, I drank very heavily. Like, I drank a shit ton, like, to the point of blacking out a lot of times. So they come in, and I'm drinking more. Because they started drinking so much more than me. It's like a catch-up game at that point. So I grab more beers, I start drinking them, and then out of nowhere, Brian...
Yeah. We're bringing up the Circle of Brotherhood?
Yeah, picks up the bottle of Jack, and he just goes, every one of you guys has to be around me right now. And he has the Jack. We're in a circle. We thought it was going to be like something important. Like something. And he's just like, we're all going to fucking drink this handle right now.
And it starts off as like you, me, Gafka, and then I don't know if it was you. It was somebody else. And then Gafka's already like, I'm out. Like he's like, I'm done. Because he doesn't want any of it.
He doesn't want to get super fucking
drunk. It ends up being you, me, and Brian.
Yeah.
With a full handle of Jack.
Yes. And we're downing that shit.
We'll take a swig, pass it to the next guy, take a swig, until this bottle is finished.
Oh, God.
Like, there was only enough left to make, like, a nice little mixed drink. So, like, I even do that. I make the mixed drink, and I'm drinking some of that. So at this point, I'm really fucking drunk. I don't know what the hell is going on. And I remember me being, like, out in the living room, and I'm just going, oh, fuck. I'm not feeling so good. I need to get some fresh air. And then suddenly I hear, hey, we're going outside. Anyone want to join us? I'm just like, yeah, I'm coming with. So we're going outside, and as we're going outside, we're going down like an elevator, I think, if I remember.
Yeah.
We go down an elevator, and it felt like the longest elevator ride ever in my entire life.
Was he running like 3 floors up?
Yeah, he wasn't that high either. Like, I don't know why we didn't take the stairs.
It felt forever for some reason.
You didn't have to get pissed.
Because in the middle of that elevator ride, I needed to take a huge ass piss.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
So we finally make it outside, and I have the fresh air hit my face, and I'm just like, yes, oh my God, I needed this. Like, I'm going back and forth from blacking out and gaining consciousness again. And then I'm just like, fuck, I really need to piss. I don't think I can hold it in. So I just walk away from the group, and I stand thinking I'm like right at a corner between like the alleyway where like nobody sees me, and there's, it's just the wall, the concrete wall. So I take a piss, and as soon as I finish, I turn around. There's a guy holding a couple of bags, and he's just standing there watching me. And
it gets worse.
And I'm just like, oh, dude, is this your house? And he goes, yeah, that's my house. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I really need to take a piss. Dude, I'm sorry. It's okay. Just leave. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I just leave, and the guy's just shaking his head as I look back. And I'm just like, holy
with
shit.
With his 2 bags, he's silhouetted against like the moonlight.
Road trip through the alien ground.
Are you sure it was I thought it was a fence.
Was it a fence?
I think it was a fence.
You pissed on his fence? Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I think there was.
Was it a gate?
I don't know. It was something like that. Whatever. It was his house.
I just remember a barrier in my way. Okay.
A barrier.
He's acting like he had his hand up against the brick wall. He's actually holding his hand up in the air. Like,
that's a
I'm pretty sure that's what I did too. I'm pretty sure I was just like this the whole time.
Do you remember the bathroom scenario?
No, hold on. There's more. Are you? Is that the all you're gonna tell? Because
no, this is the party though. The scenario.
There's other things that happen in that party.
This story has more angles.
I mean,
not just yours, but when we went outside to get fresh air, we went to a fucking beach.
Oh yeah, they go to a beach.
He comes back with 2 other randoms.
No, they were at the party.
No, I know they were at their party, but I didn't really know who they were. They were like friends with Charlie's sister.
I knew the guy. We went to high school together.
Oh, okay. So they came back, and he's like, we were still sitting outside the front door, like staying outside by the apartment, like actually in the alleyway.
What the fuck? When did you leave?
Yeah, I was like, where'd you guys
Did nobody notice me just walk away from the phone?
No, I know you did, but I knew you were going to go take a piss.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I mentioned it then.
Because you said in the elevator, you're like, I really need to take a piss, and then as soon as we walked out, you walked away, and I'm like, oh, he's going to take a piss, probably.
All right.
But yeah, so you guys walked away, and you're like, oh, we're going to go around for a walk, and I'm like, I'm just going to stay here.
No, I went back upstairs, and then we went back downstairs.
Oh, well, whatever. I was like, still, like, I was just talking stuff through with some people. And then, you came back and you're like, dude, we went to the beach. And I'm like, it's the middle of the fucking night. I'm like, what beach? There's one over here. No, there's not. Yeah, there is. We were just at the beach. And then they're like, yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck?
This is what I imagine. I imagine, like, them thinking that they went to the beach, but they were, like, at this... You know how there's the, like small little triangles sometimes, like where it's just a mini park out there, maybe with a small pond.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah.
just imagine him going around there, just walking in a circle around that pond,
and then like
going back. I mean, how the?
He thought he was walking along the beach, but he was
walking in a circle. So he just comes back with those 2 guys, or the couple or whatever, and them being drunk as hell, as all of us just thought they went to the beach as well.
There's this. Okay, there's that. Then there's us going upstairs.
Let me mention that you were already Diego. You're really fucking drunk by that point.
Oh!
Because before we decided to go outside, before I decided to get really fucking drunk for that brotherhood, the drink
circle of brotherhood or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
This guy, he just walks around and he's there's like a pillar in the middle of the fucking like apartment.
It is. It's obtrusive too. Like. The apartment is a circle, and it's like here's a bathroom down like this area, and then there's 2 bedrooms over there, and here's a couch and a table, and then the big fucking pillar like right here, and it's like this wide, and it's just really obtrusive.
And let me tell you, I'm not drunk at this point. Like I've only had maybe 1 beer, or 1 or 2 beers.
Yeah.
And I turn around and I see Diego walking back and forth
every single time. Oh my god, this is...
And he's hitting the pillar with his shoulder each time he's walking by. And then out of nowhere he goes,
why does my shoulder hurt? And I'm like, maybe it's that fucking pillar you keep
knocking. No, man, that's not it. No, it's that fucking pillar. You keep fucking hitting it. No, man. Dude, I'm fucking sober right now. What are you talking about?
As he's talking to us, he keeps hitting his shoulder. He did it when we were playing. You did it when we were playing the game too, because the way we were seated was so close to the pillar that you were sitting on the end right next to the pillar, and you would turn and then hit your shoulder against it. Because like I would hear it because I sat on the other side of the pillar, and I would like hear it, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then I saw you. I'm like, "Oh."
I guess I just fucking pulled it out of my mind.
There's that. There's the girl who threw up on herself on the couch.
The one Doug was trying to hit up.
Yeah, and then she stayed on the couch.
I heard about that. At that point, I was already in like Charlie's room. No, I think I was either in the bathroom puking my guts out.
You were in the toilet.
Yeah, she just ended up staying on the couch the whole time, and then some guys were trying to flirt with her. I'm like, dude, that's the girl who threw up all over herself. And they're like, yeah, okay. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I remember you were puking in the bathtub. Then Gak was puking in the toilet.
No.
I was puking in the toilet.
Oh, then Gak came.
Then Gak came in to take a piss.
And then
I came in to take a piss, wait.
No. I don't know how it happened, but how I remember it is me gaining consciousness of throwing up in the toilet, then blacking out. Then me gaining consciousness again, puking at the sink.
Brian moved you because Gak got to puke too.
I think, yeah. Okay, he moved me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because he had to puke too. So I'm at the sink.
And
then I black out again. Come back with me at the bathtub, just hanging out there, and just suddenly puking there as well. And all I remember is Brian coming in, and I guess Gafka was already done, and he
passed out in the room. He passed out in the room.
No, you were still like sitting in the corner holding the trash can by the toilet, but Brian had to take your place. Like,
yeah, because I remember him walking in there, and he just I'm already on the bathtub, just hanging there, And he goes, Arhel, don't turn around. I'm taking a piss. Okay! And that's all I remember after that night. I remember just puking my guts out in the bathtub real hard, like I was dying. I thought that day I was never...
Anybody remember Taco Guy?
I heard this story.
You went traveling.
We went upstairs. Me and 2 other people went upstairs. I don't remember exactly who it was. I thought it was one of you guys, but okay, whatever. So we go upstairs.
No, around the time for Taco Guy, I was already done puking.
That was after we came back in.
Really?
Yeah, it was after you took a piss outside. It was after we came back in.
Yeah, it was a little bit like
I don't remember
towards the end.
Yeah, no, it wasn't towards the end, I don't think. Yeah, it was like... Okay, whatever. So we went to another floor because there was other parties happening on other floors. We kept seeing people walking with costumes and shit, so we went upstairs to another floor, and there was a bunch of people in this room playing beer pong and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We walk in, somebody's like, oh, like, do you know anybody here? I'm like, yeah, Greg. I know Greg. And they're like, oh, awesome, cool. And then one guy's just like, I'm making taquitos. Follow me. And he's got a sombrero on. I'm like, all right. And so we go into the kitchen, and he's straight up just frying up, like, tortillas right there, and just putting meat in it, and then folding them up and just handing them out to people. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And so we go out to watch BP again, me and one of the other guys. I think it's the guy who was going out with, like, his sister at the time.
I don't know if they were going out.
But the guy was going out with his
Charlie's
sister.
sister.
Oh.
No. Charlie wasn't there. He was passed out, like, right away because of the game.
Charlie?
Yeah, because of the game. He was
I
just
thought
like,
he was taking care of me at that point.
Maybe. He was still really fucked up, though. Anyway,
yeah.
So we were upstairs, and then somebody was still in the room with Taco Guy, and this girl comes up to me, and she's like, "Wait a second, aren't you the guy who stole my iPad?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "Yeah, I don't know you. Like, who are you?" And I'm like, "I know somebody here," and they're like, "No, you don't." And I'm like, "Oh my god." And I leave, and I'm like,
What do I do?
And I walk out. I go back in where we leave the party. And I'm like, oh shit, we left whoever the fuck was with the taco guy. So I run back in really quick, and the girl's like, you stole my iPad! And I'm like, fuck off! And then I keep running, and I'm like, we gotta get the hell out of here. But my taco! Just grab it, and the dude's like, tacos for everybody, man! And I'm just like, I love this guy. And so, like, he gave us tacos, and then we ran out. And then later, I saw a note when we were leaving on the front door in the next morning, like, on the front door of the whole apartment building, like, in the alleyway. And it was like, to whoever stole my iPad, like, fuck you. But it was there the night before too, so like she had been investigating this for like a week or something, and
drunk investigation.
And she thought it was me, and I'm like, it wasn't. But anyway, there was that. There was the shower sex.
Oh, that's after. That happened when
everybody was trying to sleep, and then I had to wake up, and like I was like, what the hell is going on in that shower?
Anybody fell asleep. I didn't fall asleep.
I was sitting down. I was sitting down, and I had the table right here, and this is how I fell asleep.
I saw that.
Actually, no. Okay, so I remember I was already in Charlie's bedroom, and Riley's there, and all I hear... and I think Gafka was there too.
Yeah, he was.
So all I hear out of like what suddenly wakes me up is I hear people singing along to Bohemian Rhapsody, and for some reason that just wakes me up.
It was Sarah who put that up.
I wake up just in the middle of it, and I'm just like...
My people need me.
I get up and just go, my people need me. And I just walk outside to the living room to just sing along to that song. That happened.
Wait, I thought they were singing it in the shower.
No.
This is
before that.
And then they're having shower sex.
I'm passed out. Like I'm just tired, and I'm just passed out. And some guy, I think either you or maybe I don't know who came in, but they're like, "Oh, dude, Jello shots," and I'm like,
I was already passed out.
You already passed out.
And then I'm like, no.
Oh my god.
I can't do it.
And then you were pissed the next day.
Yeah, so like at that point I wasn't sober, or I was sober. I'm sober now. When I woke up with Bohemian Rhapsody calling me. I don't know how you guys had trouble. Actually, I know how you had trouble sleeping because you had to like sleep sitting up.
Well, because I passed out in somebody's bed, and then
Charlie's bed.
And then since he was like kind of drunk too, I felt bad about taking his bed, so I was just like, oh, I'll go out in the living room and like I'll sleep there.
Right.
But then everybody was all over the floor already, so I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm sleeping on this chair, and then just passed out like that, and just kept waking up the whole night.
Yeah, I didn't pass out.
I don't know how you were slept on the ground.
Yeah, but I didn't go sleep because all I heard was shower sex.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
See, okay, everybody at this point was like passing out already, and you know, most of them are already like further against the wall where the couch is, and they don't see where the bathroom is.
Yeah.
So, but I'm like under.
Yeah, I can see it too because the table's like.
He's Riley's just like sitting on the table, or like he's sitting in front of the table, and I'm like across from that on the ground, and so is Diego, like further down, closer to the bathroom itself, and so I'm suspecting that the three of us were still awake around that time.
Yes,
we were still talking.
Yeah.
And then we went silent for a little bit trying to sleep, and we see first Charlie's sister walking into the bathroom, and then suddenly we hear one of the guys just like already in the corner by the couch getting up, and he's walking down there to the fucking bathroom too, and all we hear is the shower go on.
Yeah.
And at that point I'm just like, fuck it, I'm tired, I'm passing out. And I did, and these two got to hear the noise.
Oh my god!
Out of the whole thing.
You would something come out.
And and I felt so awkward because I didn't know if anybody else was conscious, and I didn't want to say a goddamn word. And the light, that was the only light in the whole room was from the bathroom underneath the crack, and I was just like, okay, that's enough for that. That's enough.
Small morning.
I can't talk anymore about that.
We need a shorter story.
One of my favorite drunk stories: John Carl getting knocked out.
Wait, what?
By you?
By me?
Yeah! Oh my god, okay.
Oh, was this the day where he wanted to learn
yes.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, we were at Brad's house for one of the parties.
Yes, I remember.
And we were all drinking socially, like we weren't getting blasted or anything.
Yes.
He was really drunk for some reason.
I think he drank a lot more than us.
Yes, and then this was still pretty early in the party when not many people were there, so you want to practice, like, fighting, or, like, sparring, like, on the rug area right there.
Yeah.
So I forget who you're practicing with.
I was practicing with Tommy.
With Tommy. And then John Carl's like, oh, I want to try. And you're like, okay, like, I'll go easy on you then, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, you guys both, like, go across from each other. He's just, like,
already
wobbling around, and then I think you, like tap him on the head or something.
Uh-huh.
And he just hits the ground, totally unconscious, like, just out. And you're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then I come over, like, dude, what the fuck, are you okay? And he's just like, what happened? I'm like, you got your ass knocked the fuck out, is what happened. And then, like, the rest of the night was fine. Like, he was fine the rest of the night. But that was just one of the most...
Oh my god, I don't remember that.
Dude.
That's weird.
Pure Mountain Dew.
Because, you weren't aiming for his head either. He, like...
Wait, was this... This wasn't a jiu-jitsu fight. It was an actual MMA fight then.
Yes,
yeah.
With him. Yes.
Okay.
Because you were gonna go, like... you move your hand around, and he, like, leaned forward, and then your hand hit his head, and then he just, like, crumpled and fell
Oh,
down.
shit!
Yeah, because you were aiming for his head, he just, like...
John Carl, if you ever listen to this, I'm sorry.
But no, that's one of my favorite just random stories or things that have happened.
I don't remember that shit.
I remember
I probably was really...
I remember meeting Colin before, like, really knowing him.
Oh, right.
Because he came to the party, one of Brad's
parties.
parties.
He came to parties, yeah.
He drove Iggy.
Yeah.
And me and him talked about Blink-182 for, like, 2 hours.
And then he left.
And then he left, and then I think that's the same night I became Bane. Like, one of the only times I actually, like, vomited, like, a lot somewhere in public.
You became Bane?
Yeah, because remember I had the
bucket.
The bucket.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
And then somebody was like, somebody thought I was, like, passed out. Because I was holding the bucket, like, leaning next to the couch. And somebody's like, oh, dude, like as a joke, he's like, oh, do a Bane impression. And I did one. And then everybody just started laughing their ass off. Because they thought I was unconscious.
Yeah.
And then I started, like, doing more of it. And just, like, everybody was laughing. And I don't remember what happens after that. I think I, like, actually was going to sleep there. But then I went and got a ride home with Brian. That's the same night I fell down the stairs in my house and thought everybody heard it. So I just lay perfectly still and hope to God that no one heard it. And I'm like, if somebody comes down here, I'm just going to pretend like I'm dead.
That's a good plan.
Because I think there was, like, something tripped me up when I was...
Remember the time Iggy passed out in the toilet? At your
oh, shit! I remember that!
Oh, my God.
This is a long story, too.
I don't want to talk about that one. We'll save that one for another time.
Oh, okay.
Do we have a non-drinking story or something? Go ahead, Joe.
I do.
So today at work, this is going back to the podcast. So today at work, I go to whistle, all right? And beautiful noise comes out.
To you.
The perfect whistle.
And then perfect whistle.
Because, like, I can't whistle. And, like, I did it. Like, today was great. And then I go to whistle again, and nothing came, like, no sound came out.
Sounds
and I
like
realized there was a man behind me who was whistling.
You didn't even know it wasn't you?
You happened to whistle at the same time as I was going to whistle.
Oh my god.
Dreams shattered on the floor.
Oh god.
Where'd you go? I miss you so.
Spider tears.
Spider tears.
I made one rap that entire shit.
Oh my god.
It was terrible. I felt so bad. I literally just like walked to the back. I left the kitchen and walked to the back. And I'm like,
oh, that's so
I
sad.
need to clear my head.
Oh my god.
It was terrible. This is what I do because I don't drink.
Anyway,
these are my stories.
Those are almost more just cripplingly depressing.
Our stories are funnier than yours.
Yeah,
No, that was
it's
funny,
not
but
bad,
that was
it's
like
just-
depressing also. Like it's like I want to laugh, but I also want to cry.
It's a slice of life story.
Slice of life. You're just going into the Jedi Temple and murdering like. Then you try to whistle, and
Thanks,
I think you did, but
turned out to be a clone trooper the whole time. Oh my god! All right,
how far are we in this?
I think that's the
It's an
post
hour,
show.
I think.
Yeah, no, actually, it's only been 46 minutes.
Holy
Which I
shit.
feel like it's been way longer.
You got any more
We're
stories?
talking about the...
No, that one's too long. Let's save it for another one. Let's save it for when he's actually here. I feel bad that like I'm telling stories about people who aren't here.
Somebody needs to tell a non-drinking, really short story.
Do I have any funny non-drinking?
I don't
I have
have
stories
a-
of me getting pissed off at people.
I don't have a short story, but
Save it.
okay. I guess.
Well, like
Before you
what?
forget.
I actually want to get like the
Right on
hours
that.
in
Let's
there.
tell them.
Yeah, dude. Write a list, but they all have to sound like slightly like homoerotic. Like
Oh, this isn't like homoerotic, right?
no, I'm saying, but you've got to find a way to make the story
Oh,
the title
the title.
just by omitting words. Like
Keep the word.
just
Like,
Iggy bathroom scene. I don't know, something. Iggy in the shower because he had to go in the shower too because we had to like carry him over to the shower.
I
He
remember
was
that.
drunk.
No,
'Cause he
I'm
was-
not. I'm not. I wasn't gonna bring up the story with Iggy in it.
Oh no,
I was gonna
I'm
bring up
using
a
that
whole
as,
story.
I'm using that as an
this
example.
is gonna be a real story. Like this is
That
a
was a
story
real
that
story?
kind of like pisses, like will piss us off.
Oh, what is it?
Okay, so
Is it news? Like a news story or what?
yeah, because I haven't told any of you. I think I
Okay.
told you, Diego.
Oh, word.
Okay, so should I tell it or save it for next time?
Just do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Last story.
my girlfriend is taking a cinema class,
Oh,
and it's about what's his name?
David Fincher?
David Fincher. That's the class.
Okay.
So it's about his directing and everything. But they get to see like these other movies and talk about other movies as well. So they have a moment where they're talking about the new Star Wars coming out.
Okay, go ahead. No, keep going.
So
I feel like I'm going to be very angry.
yeah.
So the guy tells the students like he doesn't understand how people from this generation are excited for something like this that was before their generation.
Okay,
They were
yeah.
part of his generation instead. Like he doesn't understand how they're excited for it. But I mean, like us as kids or us just growing up, we've seen these movies and we've grown attached to them. So you can't really say something like that. It's like, what kind of cinema teacher are you to say like you don't
Well, because
understand?
they're pieces of art. Like you should see
Yeah,
them as
yeah.
like you
And
should.
1, 2, and 3 is our generation.
Yeah.
Well-
Well, I mean,
Arguably worse movies, but yes,
But it's still like we grew up with them.
true.
it would lead us to the original trilogy too. I mean, like if we didn't see the original trilogy first and saw the prequels, it led us to watching the original one.
If we hadn't seen the original trilogy.
Yes.
Okay, well.
But he says that, and then the next thing he says is that he thinks the new Star Wars is going to be complete shit. That it's going to be terrible because of something in the prequels. Now, what he does is he mentions
Metachlorians?
no, not
Oh, okay.
metachlorians. He mentions something on the ground that has a mouth and just looks like a giant pussy
Oh.
trying to swallow up some random soldier that, flies down. Now, what does that sound to you?
That's
What does that sound like to
that's episode 6,
Yeah.
not the prequels.
He's talking about how he grew up. He talked about how he grew up listening or watching the original trilogy
Yeah,
and loving the original trilogy.
yeah.
And then he mentions this.
But he doesn't even know that that's the original trilogy. Because it is. It's episode 6. It's
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Nobody decides to mention it. Nobody says anything. Instead, all the students there are just agreeing with him. They're
Oh
going,
my-
yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
but they know that
But-
he's crazy, or
No. They were legitimately agreeing with him
Oh my god!
with everything he was saying.
Oh.
And I'm just like, So when my girlfriend told me this, I was getting so pissed off. I'm just like, you have the world's shittiest like cinema teacher ever.
Well, we
like he
best.
doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I know. Oh my god.
And I was so disappointed because I told her if I was there, I'd give him so much shit.
Oh.
So much shit.
We can't end this on an angry note. We need another.
Well,
story.
we
need another story.
It doesn't piss me off that much because there's like elements.
What fight?
You and Brian?
What?
I can tell
You
a
and
ghost
Brian.
story.
Oh, not that one.
Yeah, that'll be another one too.
I can tell a ghost story.
We're gonna tell a ghost story.
Yeah.
Is it you, ghost therapist? Joe Glaslov, ghost
That could be
therapist?
part 2 of the
Ghost
ghost
house.
story.
Oh shit.
We just watched the newest one again because they hadn't seen it.
Installation of smoke.
I swear that old apartment's haunted.
Okay, I actually kind of want to hear this. I like.
Okay, Joe Glaslov. Is that what you were gonna say, or
I wasn't going to say ghost therapist. I'm going to talk about my experience over the summer.
okay?
I think
Yeah.
I might have actually listened to this before.
I've told you.
I'm gonna have you tell this story, and then I'm gonna explain why everything that he says is like makes no
Bullshit.
sense because of ghost therapist. So go ahead.
Okay, so we had an apartment together last year, and Ryan and I stayed over the summer because my life sucks. So there was a couple events throughout the summer that like kept me convinced that this place is haunted. So like there was one time,
and let me tell you, I've also spent weekends pre-summer, but like when you guys left early, I was there for like 3 days where all I would do was play
3
Team
days compared to
Fortress.
3 months.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
Alone.
I've been there alone as well.
Yeah.
At night, and then like But okay, go ahead.
There was one time I heard a blood-curdling like scream that like sounded like it was like from my apartment, like either my apartment or the one above it.
It was like that.
Exactly like that.
Just like that.
But it was like too close, and I see like go out, see like nothing. Like there's nobody on the streets, just like
Wait, so
nothing.
you felt like this was loud enough to just be in the apartment, or
Like,
loud
it
enough
sounded
that
like-
people would actually hear?
No,
it
like
outside?
it sounded like it was in the apartment.
But
But he even checked the area and there was nobody.
Yeah,
like,
I glanced out the window just to make sure I wasn't going crazy because I was like, that was
to look outside, see
Yeah,
if
because
anybody
of,
was
like-
running around, just being.
yeah, because
Yeah.
we could hear stuff from the window because like
Yeah,
the window's right by the window.
Yeah, sometimes stuff echoes. So I wanted to make sure, like, because this was like the type of scream where like you want to check in on it because like somebody could have died.
Right.
It was bad, but like yeah, so nothing, and I'm like, okay, that's really weird because it was like random like 2:30 in the morning.
Okay, can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Were you playing any like kind of scary or
No,
horror
he
video
was-
games?
no,
or
like, I
watching
was-
any horror
He was
movies?
watching Star Wars in the background and he forgot and he left it on like really high volume and he heard the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah,
And he was just like, oh shit!
no, like this is like me like laying in bed like about to like fall asleep. Like,
Right, so you have everything turned off.
Yeah.
And like you didn't watch anything like spooky.
No,
Before.
and like this is like over the summer, so there's like very few people like on campus in general, and then
Right.
less
yeah.
people like in the entire apartment complex, if like any besides me.
Yeah.
So there was that, and then like doors would like randomly open and close.
Okay.
That had me spooked.
I think that that happened to me a few times too, but that's because of like my door, if I had it slightly like close to being closed,
Ajar.
Yeah.
slightly ajar, it would like shut really fast and like be pretty loud about
No,
it.
I'm talking like completely latched and would open.
Would open. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Because
that
you can explain the shutting with the cross draft because I had a window and then there was the front
Yeah.
door, so it would pull the air and it would shut.
The worst one was when I had just come home from class, and
Somebody broke into our apartment and
Yeah.
he thought it was ghosts.
Yeah. No, like I'm going to walk over to the bathroom. The bathroom door is completely shut.
The
The,
front
door
door was
just
open,
completely
nothing
like
was still
slams open and then like shuts itself.
Suspicious.
And I was like, "What the fuck? I'm not going to the bathroom."
There's also a dead girl on the desk.
What?
When we walked by and you thought the girl was laying on her desk.
Oh, yeah.
like,
Wait. Repeat that again because I missed it.
Okay, so like I come home from class one time,
Yes.
and I'm walking towards the bathroom. The bathroom door is completely shut because I shut all the doors like when I leave. It's just my thing. And the door, as I'm walking towards the
he
door,
also locks the door while he's inside.
Yeah, I do.
Wait, what?
Like he comes
Well, I mean, like-
home and he'll lock
okay.
the door.
He'll lock
Tangent.
the front door.
Yeah, so like I'll be walking behind him sometimes, and like I'll see him walk in, and then I'll walk up to the door, and it'll be locked.
Oh no,
Side
I do that too at my house.
Okay, I don't.
I do that.
Side tangent, because most of the time I do that, is A, fourth habit, B, it's like the first thing I do is like go to the bathroom. So if anybody like follows me in,
Oh,
the
then you're ready
bathroom.
to bed. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
in the
can
bathroom
understand
and
that.
like
Okay, yeah,
somebody
fine.
can just like run in, grab whatever,
Right, yeah.
blah blah. So anyway, so like I walk up to the bathroom door. Bathroom door is completely shut. as I'm walking towards it, the door opens by itself, and
The
then
front
just
door.
and then
No, the bathroom door. Like he's walking towards the bathroom door, and
Yeah.
the door opens by itself.
and then it slams shut as I'm walking towards it. Like latch door opens and then slams shut, and I was just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, no. I'm going to the McDonald's to take a shit.
Yeah.
I would always use
There was
at Bromley. There was bathrooms in the hallway, and I would just always go and use those bathrooms, or like the first floor bathroom.
absolutely.
I would use the first floor bathroom all the time when I was
It was
coming
so
back from
clean.
class. It was, and they always had toilet paper
Yeah.
stocked, so I didn't have to use my own.
There would be times I'd hear music coming from yours and Alex's room, and like
We would come back.
yeah.
It would be me coming back and sneaking through my window.
Mm.
Oh, and there's the time that guy just got his ass beat outside our window, and we didn't even know.
What?
Yes, because we lived across from 2 frats, and so like
Yeah.
at night I would always get woken up by them being loud as fuck, just drunkenly yelling. So one time, me and Alec both heard this, and it was like guys yelling at each other, and I'm just like, fuck this, man, and I'm trying to sleep, like holding the pillow over my head because I already have like sleeping problems, so I fall back asleep. The next day, I guess, the maintenance guy was over our apartment, or like near our apartment, and he was talking to Alec, and he's like, yeah, some guy just got his ass beat out here last night. And I'm just like, oh my god. Like right in the back of fire windows. I'm like, oh no.
This is a good show.
I'm trying to think of what else.
Ghost therapist. Okay, so.
No, I got one more
Oh,
story.
you got another one. All right,
I got
all
one
right.
more story. This one actually isn't a ghost story, but like,
Well,
but it's related because like it was the morning after the scream, like when I woke up.
okay.
So like morning after the scream, I just hear like crawling like in the ceiling, like alien style, and then fucking grasshopper that big.
Wait, what do you
pops
mean
out.
alien style?
Like because they crawl through the ceiling? The alien from the movie, like Alien? The xenomorphs?
Oh, okay.
You know how they
yeah,
crawl in
yeah.
the ceilings and shit?
I
Yeah.
thought for some reason you just like when it comes to crawling
Rats.
around. Yeah, like
Yeah.
when it comes to like
No,
just
like, I get
hearing
what he's
noises,
saying,
yeah.
like crawling noises, it's just completely different each time. Like you can tell that's a fucking rat. No, that's a fucking alien this time.
But no, it was like so. It was
That's
like,
an owl.
I mean, so it's not a ghost story, but it's the morning after the ghost story. So like that has me a little riled up.
And there's a
then
gigantic fucking grasshopper.
Yeah, no, it just completely drops out of my ceiling. The sucker's like that big. I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know.
Okay, so
Well, that part of the mystery was solved.
I think
we
that's the
need
end of the
Alec. He was the one who did the scream.
Yeah.
Alec?
No, grasshopper. Anyway, we need I think we need Alec in here for the ghost therapy.
Go,
You know, no, it's
no,
fine.
I want.
All right, fine. I want to hear him explain it because we both had an occurrence. This
mystery has to be solved.
Remember this. I accepted his story about me. He's gonna deny everything we say about his story, and he wasn't even. Hold on.
I feel like there's a legitimate reason, and we've talked about this, and I don't remember what the reason is, so I will deny it.
Yeah, Joe Vladislav, ghost therapist.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll preface the story. So one night, I think this was the night of the bar crawl, or a bar crawl, or we went out to the bars or something. Me and Alec did
I don't think we went on any bar crawls last year, did we?
for my frat. We did.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I think it was that night that we came back or something.
What?
So we had been drinking,
What am I doing? Oh.
but not that much, and we came back and you were already in bed or something in your room, and we came back and we were in our rooms, right?
No, he came back at 6 a.m. We were asleep in our rooms, and then we heard the door.
That was it. Okay, we were already asleep because we came back at like a normal time, and he came back really early.
Yeah, because we were like watching stuff that night, and then like just went to bed pretty early.
But we were
I
both still
know.
awake in our rooms.
Okay.
I know what day
yeah,
that was.
supposedly.
That was
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
after
It was the BC
deliberations.
thing.
Hold on, okay, yeah, it was after
Yeah.
BC. They stay in for a long time, and so he's coming back really late, like super
Okay.
fucking late.
Yeah.
So he walks in, and we hear him walk in, and I'm like sort of sleeping, but not really, and all I hear is him talking to somebody, or like him talking.
Who?
Joe.
Okay,
Yeah.
Joe. Okay.
And I'm like, okay, he's talking to himself, right? But no, it sounds like he's having like a full conversation with somebody, like where he's like waiting for responses.
I swear I did not say
And at
a
first,
word.
I thought I heard somebody else in the room as well, like talking to him. But I quickly found out, no, that's not the case. He's just talking. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And Alec heard the same thing
I thought it was Riley, so I was like, oh, it's weird that Riley's still up talking.
because he thought like I got up to go talk to him, but that's not the case. And I thought the same thing. I thought Alec got up to go talk to him.
I swear
He was talking. Nobody else was there at 6 a.m. So like he was talking to a ghost.
No,
He came in
I
and
swear I wasn't talking though because like I had interviewed people for the past like 10, 12 hours.
It was Joe too. Like it wasn't somebody else. Like somebody else was in our apartment talking.
I mean, like I didn't.
It was
I
just
swear
Joe by
though.
himself that just walked in.
And was talking, and it wasn't like he was going straight to his room. Like he was like staying in the living room area. Yeah, that's what I imagined was him sitting down, like having a chat with somebody.
No, I literally went straight to my room. I took out my contacts and I went straight to my room. I swear to God.
I mean, it sounds sarcastic. What?
When the whole yes, I imagined him sitting down.
No, I really. That's how, why do you think I call him?
Why do you have to be against me all the time?
I imagine a ghost laying on the couch and him tell me about your feelings.
Fuck you.
Wait,
what is this?
Don't eat that. Oh my God. Okay, here's how we're gonna end the post show. You need to try Satan's blood.
Oh
yeah, we said we do that.
So okay, that's it. Post show concludes.
Wait.
That's not as strong.
I swear to God,
that will kill you.
This will kill me. What is this?
Carolina Reapers. You need to wear gloves and goggles.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You have to wear all this safety gear just to have one.
Yeah, you'll die.
Or even
just to touch, to touch one.
Yeah.
The hottest hot sauce.
What is it going to melt my skin?
I don't know. Yeah, it's alien.
It becomes a part of you.
It becomes a part of me.
It's alien ant farm.
Anyway, and just like the. All right.
Wait,
cool.
but I want to. While we prep the whole Satan's
I'll go get the
blood
Satan's
thing,
blood. All right.
I want to hear the.
I'll record it. I'm doing a super compilation.
Oh, you're just gonna take a video of it?
Yeah, I've got
what?
a video. Satan's blood.
Oh, Satan's blood. Yeah, we have a video set of them.
Yeah.
For everybody trying it the first time.
I already have the opening and the closing ones.
Is it Nigel?
Oh, it's Nigel.
Nigel's the closing one?
Yeah. No, he's both.
He's both?
He's the opening and the closing one.
Did he do it twice?
No, he does it all the time. Like, because there was one where he doesn't drink, so like it was like when you lose a drinking game and you don't drink, you have to take Satan's blood.
Yeah.
And he took like so many hits of it in that same night. Like he took like 7 drops of it.
But it's like I've got a video of him. He just gets up, doesn't say a word, walks to the bathroom. Like 30 seconds later, like the light turns off, he walks out of the bathroom, sits in that chair, and just prays to God. He's just. I'll show you guys.
Okay, so whoever wants to check out the super compilation of all the Satan's Blood videos, we'll post this at some point. But right now,
okay, I was gonna say, am I like the final one?
No, so they're gonna have to wait.
Try this with me.
All right, so for the end, this is gonna be post show. All right. Bye bye. Good night.
The only way we'll find out.
How do we get part 3?
What do you mean part 3?
No. We're gonna have part 3. That's fine. We're gonna do one. But if we get more than 10 views on post show 2 by the next time we do another podcast, we're gonna make it its own. It's not just gonna be called post show. It's gonna be Night with the Boys or something. It's gonna be
its own podcast. At that
it's gonna be its own podcast, and it's gonna be like normal length.
Story podcast.
Yeah. Sleepy time stories.
Drunk stories.
All right. Sweet. Cool. Done.